I'm here because something terrible has happened, and something very sad. 2 people were killed. We believe they were killed by a sheriff's deputy, Alan Myron, a man who wore a badge and protected people, but then stepped over the line and went from a protector to being a criminal. And I believe this should be called exactly what it is. So you will not hear me using the word tragedy. You will hear me using the word murder. These were murders. And that's a terrible, awful thing. There's still a great deal we don't know. And please remember that this took place late Friday night. People were not able to get into the crime scene until Saturday morning and talk to people, so this is a rather recent event. We decided early on to turn it over to the Tacoma Police Department to conduct an investigation, and they are conducting a full-blown homicide investigation, which takes a great deal of detail, a great deal of time, takes a great deal of analysis. They were able to gather data between Saturday morning and now, but they haven't been able to analyze a great deal of that data. So there's lots that isn't known. There are some things that will probably never be known. And that's difficult because I know people want answers. Why did this take place? What specifically precipitated this taking place? There will be some things that we will never know, that only Alan Myron could tell us, and he's not here. And so we will do our best to defer to Tacoma, to have them do the investigation, to provide all the information we can as soon as we can to you, but we need to allow Tacoma to allow its investigation to take its course. My heart goes out to the family. I would ask viewers to keep family and friends of the Myron family and the extended family in their thoughts and prayers. I've given you a copy of a memo that I sent to our personnel on Saturday when I arrived back from the memorial ceremony in Washington, D.C. And I stated that while my heart goes out to family and friends, I have nothing but disgust and contempt for these murders. And now I think a number of you may have some questions.
Paul, was there, that you know of, any indication that there were long-term problems with his family, any kind of domestic violence problems that anyone in the department was aware of?
There was one domestic violence call to the address. It was between 18 months and 2 years ago. I'm not sure the exact time frame. It involved Alan Myron and his wife as victims, and one of their children as the alleged perpetrator. So no indication, no calls to the house about Alan Myron engaging in assaults or threats with regard to his family.
So from your perspective, as of right now, there are no red flags you're aware of?
There's no domestic violence calls. There's no history of domestic violence in this family, other than the one incident that I indicated to you.
How well did you know the deputy?